Anybody? Can anybody hear me?
Mic check.
Finally. Can we get a mic check? Let's have a comment. Can you see me at least? Ashton, if you can see this, and I can't see your comments, hold on. There I am. There's Ashton. She's on. Look at this. I found this guy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I found this guy. If you don't know who this guy is, this is Julian. This guy.
What's up?
Is like basically Mr. Vegas these days.
It's not true.
Can see and hear. AC says can see and hear. So we got microphones on and it's working. We finally got a connection.
Perfect.
This guy's like Mr. Vegas these days. You see on his hat there, the Vegas Confessions podcast. He's also heavily involved in the Vegas Near Me app. How heavily involved? I mean, it's
very heavily. I am their audio and video director. So what the Vegas Near Me app is, it's a free app and it covers everything to do in town. I'll give you guys a little glimpse of it
Yeah, he's going to show it on the screen here.
And I'm going to restart it. So here.
Hey, there's Josh and Rachel. What's up, guys?
What's up, Josh and Rachel? How are you? So this is the Vegas Near Me app. Anything you want to do in town, you can search in this app. It's all free. You can now see everything you want to do by just the push of a button. If you want to look at videos and hotel rooms, rental places, you're talking restaurant, the menus are all involved. You have all your big resorts, hotels, and as you can see, it's all location based. So right now we're standing inside of Aria. That's what pops up first. If I want to see what's in Aria, I'll bring up the property, and now I can see a video that'll start and show me the property before I even come into town. But if you're a local, this helps with all your restaurants and anything you just want to see and do. It's now here in the palm of your hands. Uber, Lyft, everything's involved. Turn-by-turn directions, all here to help you guys do Vegas.
And the first time I ever pulled that app up, I went immediately to the last hotel that we'd put a video out on, and I scrolled down and I saw our video like right up there at the top as the newest video, and I was like, this is pretty cool.
What's pretty awesome.
It's cool for creators, and it's also cool for you guys who just want to find information about Vegas.
It's fun because I get to learn so much, and if a place I've never been to, I'll go watch your guys' video. Now we have it, so it's really neat because now we're approaching 45,000 different videos, and there's probably actively 275 different creators out there making stuff. So it's really fun to see so much cool stuff in town. So guys, check it out, all free. It will help you guys, whatever you want to look up in town, look it up, search it up. You'll see how it works. You'll enjoy it. I promise you guys.
Absolutely. Download the app. Now we're going to go walking. We finally have a connection. Sorry, guys, if you were waiting at 4 p.m. Vegas time, that was my fault. I created the live stream for 6 p.m. and I wanted it to be 6 p.m. Pacific time, but I was in the central time zone when I created it. Unfortunately, that didn't travel with me. And so people were, sorry guys, Panjo, beach guy all day. You guys were in the comments at like 4 p.m. wondering where I'm at. We're here now. We have a connection. Now, we're at Aria, and who knows where we're going to go from here, but we're going to go walking. Hopefully the connection stays stable. And who knows, may play some slots, may grab a drink here or there. Who knows what we're going to do, but it's Vegas and it's a live stream, so let's go. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys don't have to look at us anymore.
So you can see the Millennium Transfunctioner.
Yeah, the time capsule of some sort there. When are they going to, is there a date for that to be open? I'm sure that sign over there says, but... Yeah, if you guys want to read this, you're going to have to pause it later, and I think we're just going to move on.
Come back,
The gimbal is kind of... Mic is a bit loud and distorted. All right, hold on. I can turn them down right here. That was up. Turn those down to about 13. Ashton, how's that? The gimbal does not like the cord being plugged into it, so you guys are going to be kind of tilted slightly to the right all night long. If I rotate my wrist, that works. She says that's much better, so good. All right, let's go.
Into the madness.
Panjo, if you're out there, don't give your super chat to Travel Ruby. I saw your comment. Look, we'll put it to better use. And I say that with all due respect because we know Travel Ruby. She's given some shout outs to your app too.
Very cool. Yes, yeah. She's awesome. Yeah. So many. It's such a really cool community. Everybody, once they see it, they're like, yeah, this is really cool.
Yep.
It's really cool.
And I had it in the beta phase there for a while, and I was kind of playing around with it.
Yeah.
But I never got here. And I don't think I was ever here and used it when it was in the beta phase. And then next thing I know, the full version was out. So that's pretty cool. But Aria is popping on a Friday night.
Yes.
Well, how nice is this, though, post-pandemic? We can finally call it post-pandemic,
right? It's my favorite thing about being in Vegas, just seeing people enjoy themselves.
Yep.
Not give a care in the world on who's looking. Yeah.
So if anybody watching right now is wondering where Ashton is, let's go down the middle. I don't think anybody's going to hassle us. Oh, got a little wonky there. Ashton is not here. She's in the comments with you guys tonight under the name Ash. She's semi-moderating for us this evening. This is a solo trip. Was it cold when you walked over here?
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Did you walk all the way over here from Ellis Island?
Yeah, but I cut through the casino. So.
It's a pretty good hike, though, still.
Yeah.
You know, I've still never been inside Ellis Island.
Are you serious?
And I'm going to be there on Sunday.
Oh, I was just going to say, I'll take you right now.
I'm going to be in there on Sunday.
Man. They have some really good food options.
Well, let's go through Crystal since it's so chilly outside.
Probably a good call.
It's a Vegas chili. You know, it's not
it's
true
been
chili.
windy the other day, 60-mile-an-hour winds.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
crazy.
a local news reporter get blown over on the strip, literally blown off his feet.
And then there's snow the following day. It's like, what's going on here, man?
Josh just asked if Ashton's not even a mod. Well, she's not because I don't think she can log in to the Show Me Vegas account. Probably not because I'm... Josh, don't start throwing fancy words like mod out there. We don't know how that's... If spam gets into the comments tonight, so be it. Just don't click on any links. They're not from us.
Better be careful what you wish, Josh. What you ask for, Josh. She gets that set up. You're going to be timed out.
Let's cut through this mall that nobody can afford. There it is. We're back. Sorry, guys. Take a little cut through some shopping that nobody can afford except for the top 1% of the 1%.
We could wish.
Brands in here I've never even heard of before. Ashton says, no worries. Nobody is worse with technology than me. I can vouch for that. For a millennial, her technological aptitude is pretty poor.
I'm not judging.
Used to be a Wolfgang Puck restaurant right over there. Italian place that was phenomenal.
It's crazy how fast things will change over. You enjoy it one time, and next time you come back, it's totally messed up.
They had My Vegas Rewards because all the Wolfgang Puck restaurants have My Vegas stuff, and we did that a couple of times, and it was phenomenal. We loved it.
You worked out some pretty good deals using it?
Yeah.
Because I know for a while, a lot of people liked the My Vegas.
We got in on the ground floor of that deal.
Nice.
Back when, so the first trip we ever made out here together, we got 2 tickets to Love, 2 tickets to Zoomanity, like $150 credit to the Sporting House, which was at New York, New York. It was the old ESPN zone.
Yeah.
Tom's Urban is now where that used to be. And what else? Something else. We got like $500 worth of freebies the first time. But then the app got popular and they started.
Fast. Yeah, it did.
They started ruining the rewards. You ever eat at this place?
Great food. Great food.
Have you eaten there?
Yeah. One time, super expensive,
Yeah.
but delicious.
I've heard phenomenal things about it, but never felt like pulling the trigger on the
Yeah.
price tag.
Definitely unique. It must just be opening or something.
I don't.
Oh, maybe a group picture.
Yeah, that's an awfully big group.
Yeah,
You gotta have the whole restaurant. Somebody, AC just said, let's go in and look for shoes.
Shoes.
I'm sure we passed. Hey, thank you, sir.
Unfortunately.
This is California cold.
Yeah.
Oh, can't even pronounce it if I tried, so I'm not going to.
Can we go down?
Let's head down and head toward the Bellagio, head toward Cosmo.
Yeah.
You know, where we come from in Missouri, that's not even Midwest cold. That, you know, people from the upper Midwest laugh at us, and we laugh at people from Vegas when it comes to cold.
You know, I worried about you when you said, we're going to go outside. I'm like, yeah, you ain't even got a jacket. But
You got a coat on, man. What are you worried about?
Yeah, I'm always
I got a hockey jersey. I got a hockey sweater. I'm sorry, it's a sweater.
Yeah.
It's not a jersey, it's a sweater. You went to your first Golden Ice game recently, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. So cool, dude. I'm talking the most electric
Yep.
thing I've been to in a long time.
We've been to, I think, 3 of them, and it is phenomenal. It's awesome.
My absolute favorite part is like they do all the crowd chants, right?
Yeah.
And when they're like lower section, higher section, tourists, locals, and then the place goes crazy. Like that was my favorite part. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, I made some noise on the tourist part, but I don't feel so much like a tourist, you know, when you come out. I was here 6 times last year.
I yelled twice.
That's true. You're kind of a de facto local and tourist at the same time.
Our goal is to be here by June. We'll be here
full
set in
time.
stone. Yeah, kids will be done with school in California. And
That's
we can
awesome.
Do it.
Yeah, people ask us all the time if we'd ever move out here, and we're like, oh, we'd move out here in a heartbeat. But you know, families and jobs and whatnot are kind of hard to work out.
Yeah.
We can't all make YouTube our full-time job, you know. So as much as I'd love that, still about 100,000 subscribers away from that.
Still got a little work to do. Yeah.
So if you're watching tonight and you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times people don't subscribe to YouTube channels because they hear the word subscribe and they think it costs money.
Well, and then there's some that are not signed in and they think they're subscribed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I've seen that one a lot.
Yeah, you gotta be signed into Google. You gotta.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, I did get recognized coming off the plane today.
That's always fun.
It's somebody from home. It's somebody that was on my flight. So,
really?
they're from Missouri. So he said, "You're missing your other half," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Boy, I hear that one all the time.
Flying
I always hear
solo.
the better half. That's what I hear. Jay, you're missing your better half. Why did I come and say hi to you?
Oh, it's nice out tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's upper 40s, maybe about 50 degrees out here. Almost no wind.
Yeah, that's the nice part. The last 2 nights has just been crazy.
You know, if you go in, I got chatty and went the wrong way in Crystals. I meant to come out that door and go across this, but
Oh, okay. I will go up and across.
you can go in Cosmo with a live stream if you go in on that second level. They don't normally pay much attention. Then you can, we'll see. We got a super chat. I missed it. Who was it? Ashton. Express our gratitude for that. $9.99, whoever that was. I can only see an A now. Thank you so much. Appreciate that greatly.
You excited for this Project 63?
Isn't it just more unaffordable shopping?
Well, one restaurant.
And unaffordable. It's a bunch of shops you can't afford. Uh-oh, another super chat. Ashton, don't give super chats to ourselves.
Oh my gosh.
Because YouTube takes a cut of that. You did that last time, and I said we only get like 60% of that, or well, it's more than that. But there's another one. 1999 from somebody. Beer lady loves it.
This guy sounds exactly like you.
Oh, it's beach all day guy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. We're still waiting on Panjo to come back, but he got understandably upset when I wasn't live streaming at 4 p.m. when I said I was going to do it. Hopefully he comes back.
Well, we know what live stream is in, so.
So they used to have a construction wall with like advertisements all down, and now it's just this?
Yeah. And I don't know why.
It's opening soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got the black leather pants on that I like. Oh, got the shoulders out too. Oh, there she come by here so beautiful. I said I'm running it up. Why you stop running? I said I'm running it up.
All right, we're about to head into the Cosmopolitan. Pray for us that we don't get 86th. I don't think they pay a lot of attention to this door, though. Oh, Mike C. from Basic to Bougie Restaurant Reviews is now in the house. He says the party can now begin.
Mike, how are you, brother?
Otherwise, everybody's in a good mood.
And that's what's fun is everybody has that different perspective. They're here for a different reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just amped. Yeah, it's exciting.
Now this, if anybody has watched our recent video ranking the MGM resorts, top of the class as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, this is definitely the sexiest property on the strip.
Panjo's here.
Panjo,
What's up, Panjo?
brother?
Sorry about the 4 p.m. mix-up. That was a time travel situation. Oh, Mike says, is that my boy Julian? You better believe it is. Here, he's going to let him get out in front of the camera and prove it. There he is.
What's up, guys?
We're just chilling on the strip tonight. He's chilling. He's got his coat on.
Yeah, I'm nice and warm. You don't need to keep it okay? Just because you can go without a shirt right now, okay?
I wouldn't want to scare anybody like that. I gotta say, every time we're here in the winter, though, the inside of these buildings is so ungodly hot.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because I think, and no offense to Vegas locals, because we hope to be Vegas locals one day, they're soft when it comes to cool temperatures. And I get it, you know, a lot of them come here from the Midwest, but then after 10 years they get acclimated to this, and then they're like, oh, it's cold. Not us yet. We were talking to Ruby about that. Ruby and Mr. Ruby, when we were out. She said all the time, Mr. Ruby goes, Ruby, it's rained like once since we lived here. They've been here for like 2 months, and he goes, Ruby, it's like one time since we've been here.
It's so funny. I ran into them the night they moved here, and I was at Plaza. I had just gotten into town. I'm like, hey, how are you guys? They're like, good. Then they told me they just moved, and I was like,
yeah,
that's exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said a big part of it was because of the weather. It's always so wet and dark, and yeah, it just didn't go well. So
well, what I was talking about earlier, when you live 1,500 miles away, they were even further than that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And you need content. Suddenly you're like, well,
gotta get back.
guess I'm going.
Yeah.
Guess I'm going by myself.
And see, them, they can't go by themselves. They have to go together.
Right.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, that's a two-person team. That's the way you get that quality of a production.
Yeah,
is
right.
You've got a audio video guy.
The guy's good.
And then
I
you
told
get,
him, man.
yeah,
He's
he is.
just damn good. Yeah, I love watching the video. Thank you, brother.
She's great on camera, and he's great editing and
They're not
shooting
afraid.
the
Yeah,
videos,
details,
so
information.
that's
very
why
good.
they're so good.
Yep. Yep.
Short stay in the Cosmopolitan, back outside, where it's balmy.
We didn't even get manhandled, so this is going well.
Ashton, I missed your text. If you want to send it to me again, I'll be on the lookout for it. It dropped off my screen. I couldn't read it. Now we're into the crowds. This is where you're always going to find the crowd, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now Ashton is sending undecipherable comments. Oh. she said she just said it was blurry. Well, that's a connection issue that I can't control.
Have you and Ashton ever done that? The 360 cam?
No.
It's really neat. I went to this convention yesterday where they did this thing, but now they're like bubbles and fog and machines and everything. They've elevated them, but yeah, they're pretty neat. They get the whole Vegas backdrop in the background and it spins around you. It's only $20. And you
Really?
can share it straight to like Instagram and stuff.
You want to go do it? No. I'm just kidding. I'll be holding this.
Yeah, right.
I'll be holding this.
You're not moving fast enough. Get my good angle.
I don't like the way I look in that one. Can we do it again?
Yeah. Did you get my chin?
You can always tell. Ashton said it was blurry earlier. Is it still blurry or is the connection getting better? Number of people is decreasing all the time. Makes me think we got connection problems. But that's not surprising with this massive humanity out here right now. Still a bit blurry. Yeah, that's to be expected. Once we get past the fountains here, what time we got? Fountains should be going like right now. They go every 15 minutes this time of day, don't they? They ought to be starting up any time. You guys are in for a fountain show. John says it was rough in Cosmo, better now, so good. Yeah, that's a bit of a dead zone in there too. They probably have some signal scramblers going on in there.
Joke's on you, live stream.
Although, you know, under new ownership now, and MGM is pretty vlogger friendly for the most part. So you went to old Brian Christopher Slott's meet and greet the other
Yeah,
night.
I had his birthday thing the other day for $10.
And for $10 you got open bar for 2 hours.
Open bar, meet and greet, food, you go picture photo op, and then $25 in free play.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah, MGM's pretty reasonably vlogger friendly, so that might change the Cosmopolitan's reputation on that one. Although one place I seem to get hassled when I've got a camera out is New York, New York.
Really?
Yeah, security there. I put out a walkthrough just a month or so ago of it. I didn't get hassled that whole time. As long as you don't stop in one place.
Yes. As long as you're not causing a scene, you know, like even today I went to, where was it? Oh, it was New York, funny enough. I was taking a picture and the security was standing off to the side and I finished my picture and then he kept walking by. I was like, oh man, I didn't see you there, thanks. He's like, oh, no worries, I didn't want to ruin your picture. I was like, what security says that? Right? Like, that's awesome. That's
What
awesome.
security guard?
It's awesome.
Does it every 15 minutes not start till 7
So
maybe?
maybe it's 7?
We might hang out in this That's pretty cool. Beach Guy just asked if this is our first live stream on the strip. It's not, but we're not known as a live stream channel, that's for sure. Ashton doesn't like live streams, am I right, Ashton? She's in the comments, not with me, if you're just joining us. She's back home in Missouri. I'm hanging with Jay here from...
I don't disagree with her. I don't even like YouTube.
Ashton's at home. I'm hanging here with Jay of Vegas Confessions podcast and Vegas Near Me. If you guys don't have the Vegas Near Me app, be sure and go check that out on the App Store, Android or Apple, either one. It's pretty cool.
Do you want to hang out here for the
Yeah,
next
we may
one?
as well hang
Okay.
out here for a little bit.
We'll get a good shot.
Plenty of railing available
right,
here. This is
yeah.
the perfect time to get here.
I think so. And the next one?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get up in that little
I think
alcove
the
right
next
there.
one, yeah.
Beach guy says he loved the in the studio live stream we did a while back with kids and dogs coming into the room all the time
Oh
interrupting.
yeah, those are the best. Yeah.
That's how it works.
And as the person doing the live stream, you're like, damn it, get out, stop.
Well, our son, our 11-year-old, kept coming in, and he was like miming. You know, like he didn't want to say anything, so he's off behind the camera, like trying to explain
yeah.
something. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. Just talk. Just say it.
Yeah, just
Say
get it out.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's me and my wife. We'll be podcasting in the living room. Little one runs out. Dad, I'm like, God, damn, no, Dad, what? Get it out. Yeah.
But yeah, I listened to your last podcast episode just the other day on YouTube. I was one of the ones who actually watched it on YouTube instead of getting it the other way. You went to Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum.
Yeah.
We love it. We're going back in March. We did it around Halloween, like pre-pandemic, like maybe 2018.
Okay.
We loved it. We used to watch his show. We watch it occasionally still.
Yeah.
But so we knew of a lot of the items that were in there because we'd seen, episodes about
Some of the
it.
stuff, yeah.
But
It's really cool. I thought it was really cool. I did Did you do the RIP one where you do the extra?
they didn't have that specific package at the time. We definitely will next time.
Yeah. Let me know what you think. It was a big difference for you now.
The scariest part, honestly, was we went into this room. They probably still have it. It was all full of clowns.
Yes.
And this little person jumped out of like this little hatch and just gave everybody like a shock scare. We were the first two into that room, and he jumps out and says boo, and like we just about peed ourselves. So, and it's like that was just a cheap thrill, like a cheap scare. But some of the stuff that's in there,
it's pretty nuts.
you're like, I don't want to be in this room any longer. Can we move on? Can we go on to the next one?
It's pretty nuts. Some of the history of the things they have in there. And what's fun is like they're doing another one where you can go in there and tour the place at night, and it's just you and your friends and flashlights, and there's no staff around. Pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah, we're hanging out waiting on the fountains right now. We thought they'd go at 6:45, but it may be 7 to midnight where they do it every 45 minutes. They'll definitely go here at 7 o'clock. And I'm not worried about monetization on my live stream, so you'll get the audio and the whole bit. So, we got that going for us here in about 9 minutes. So in the meantime, we'll just have to fill the dead air. You guys chat amongst yourselves in the comments.
Never gets old, man. I'm out here every day, and this view never gets old.
And we used to come out here. It was kind of our last night in Vegas tradition. Like the last night, we'd come out here and watch the fountains before we went to bed, wherever we were staying. It didn't matter where we were staying. We would do this on the last night. We kind of got away from that. But it doesn't matter how many times you see these fountains, it never gets old.
I mean, even just the people watching and seeing, you can tell when people are here for the first time and they're just stuck in awe mode.
You could be out here for the 50th time and you're like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. So, Josh wants to know if Ashton's picture is clear. We might have some picture issues. There were a whole bunch of people here. It's like they probably went at 6:30, and that's everybody cleared out.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
You want to hold? Will you hold that for me for just a second while I got a beverage in my backpack here.
Follow, okay. John, it never gets old, brother. Yeah. That's what I was just telling him. I was like, I work out here every day and it never gets old for me. I love it.
Yeah, Ashton and I actually had an argument, not an argument, but a conversation the other day about whether you lived here or not. Because we saw you out here last summer, and I know like you were planning on it.
Yes. I've been planning on it for a while now, and It's one of those things where like, all right, the kids are almost done with school. Do we want to pull them? Our second oldest just got on to college, so we're like, all right, it's time to make the move. Yeah.
Where in California? Where are you living?
Fresno.
That's
Central.
what I thought.
Yeah,
That's what
Central
I thought.
California.
All right, I'll take it back from you now that I got my warm beer out here. My backpack beer.
That's what it is.
my warm backpack beer. Bought that in the gift shop about 3 hours ago, and at Aria you don't have a fridge that you can put your own stuff in, so
They don't have fridges.
no, just the old dreaded mini bar where you're not allowed to store your own items in it, or
yeah.
you get charged like $100 or something.
The weighted sensors.
So those of you watching who are familiar with our Aria history, there's a return to Aria video coming soon. That's where I'm staying tonight. Mike C says cool people live in Fresno.
That's right, Mike. That's right.
Can I say something about Fresno?
Say it. Get
I
it
know
off your
nothing
chest.
about Fresno itself,
Yeah.
but I know two of the more famous people in recent history to come out of Fresno are the Carr brothers.
Yeah.
So what I've never understood about it is that Derek Carr sounds like he came from the sticks,
Yeah.
and David Carr doesn't have any
I
kind of
agree.
accent whatsoever. Like these guys they grew up in the same household. How can they have different accents? I don't understand it. Is one of them faking it?
I don't know. Maybe the Texas got a little too much. I don't know.
So, because Derek, he sounds like he came from the South or I don't know, like Arkansas or something like that. And then David Carr sounds
No
like a city kid.
Yeah.
How big is Fresno? Like 500,000 or so?
A little more, about a little more. So 700,000. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty big, and it's got like its surrounding cities, like everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like Vegas has Henderson and everything. Yeah. So
I want to say Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans did like an old hotel there or something like that.
So there's one that's in Clovis, or what it was. They tore it down now, but it was an old. I believe it was an old mental institution and hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
And it had been featured in a lot of those ghost shows because like somebody had opened it as like a ghost attraction.
Yes, that's right.
And people in that field don't like it when people try to monetize that
off of
stuff.
it, right.
Yeah. Guys, we should be just a few minutes away from the fountain.
4 minutes.
Tom and Mindy are in the house now.
What's up, Tom and Mindy?
Boys' night out. Well, it's a solo trip for me, guys. Ashton's back for myself, and I'm hanging with Julian right now.
Honey, I did so hard when I saw your post. I got 10 videos in the next 3 days. I'm like, oh, Lord help him.
It's I got a couple intros done earlier.
Yeah.
I got into the room at like 2 p.m. I hadn't eaten anything all day. And so I was like, well, I'll go to CVS and get some water. But I'm like, that's too far to walk. So I wound up down at the food hall right away. I got some ramen, and I got one of those pressed juices on my way down there. I'm like, my body needs this right now, even if I don't like the way it tastes.
Yeah.
So I did that. And then I went upstairs and did some filming in the room and did some intros and whatnot.
Enjoyed the ramen?
And hopefully, it was good, yeah. I mean, it wasn't anything over the top, but
yeah.
It was good. Fountains any minute, guys. I know they're not shutting them down for the wind tonight or anything, because it's just a gentle breeze this evening.
Yeah.
What? Ashton's having a drink back home? Guys, the viewership is okay right now, but the like count is pretty weak. Pretty weak. Can we get some more likes? Here, let me give you some 360. Let's get those likes up to at least 50. A couple more super chats wouldn't hurt either. Beach All Day Guy, any tentative plans for a get-together in 2023? We don't have any right now. We tried to do a group slot poll last year, and we were just barely under the right number of people to make it actually interesting. So we turned it into a little cocktail meet and greet, which had a fairly weak turnout. But Jay was there in June. Rum Bar's a cool
So
place.
you only decide to hang out when it's like really drastically cold for Vegas or really hot, huh? So, okay,
Again,
I learned a lot about you.
enough with the cold already. It's not cold out here. Let's go for a dip.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a video of anybody jumping in this in a while. You know, it's been a while since I saw somebody
Yeah, right.
belly flop into the Bellagio fountains. John, 13. I agree. 13 would be really weak. We got 46. I mean, that's all right. Let's get it up to 50, and then before this night is over with, let's get that up to 100. Mike, were you on the live stream whenever she super chatted us? That's flushing money down the toilet. She super chatted ourselves. So in other words, she just made a donation to YouTube. We got to get these fountains going so we can get Jay back inside because he's freezing to death out here.
I'm shivering.
We're either going to have to get inside or he's going to have to borrow some mittens from somebody.
We're going to Walgreens next. Yeah. There we go. You get
Any minute now. That lineup of restaurants over there is pretty spectacular.
Yeah. And to eat on the dine on the balconies makes
Yep.
it even better. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The time we ate at Mayfair Supper Club, we had a window seat, and I preferred that over like a stage view. Like we had, you know, we couldn't really see the show, but we could hear it fine. And but we had an awesome fountain view, so we could listen to the show and then watch the fountains every time they came on. It was awesome. Ashton says she lost her hair once in the Bellagio. Yeah, she did. She got back to the room down one hair extension. So I wonder if somebody picked it up and turned it into security. Lost and found. Found some hair on the casino floor. It's pretty. It's blonde.
They might come back for it.
So we were watching George's video, his Aria video, because as I said, I'm going to Aria tomorrow, and of course he would release that video today. But he made a mention of the phone in the toilet room.
Oh yeah.
And he said something to the effect of, I don't know about that. That's pretty unhygienic. And I couldn't help but laugh because I've used that phone before. A couple of years ago, we were staying at Aria, and I had lost I had like a shoulder bag that had my GoPro and a couple of relatively expensive items.
Stuff, yeah.
No cash, but I had my GoPro in there, and that's like a $400 loss. So the next morning, I was calling security, and I did it from that phone inside the bathroom. And I'm like, I'm probably the first person to use this phone, and I don't know how long. Because why wouldn't you just use your cell phone? I found out why. Maybe you're making an in-house call down to the security desk.
Taking care of business with taking care of business.
That's what I said. That line, actually, that exact line will be in my Aria video when it comes out here in a couple weeks.
That's awesome.
I mean, word for word.
That's awesome.
I believe I said, in case you need to take care of business while you're taking care of business.
Awesome. Oh, that's great. There they are. They're all sticking out now.
The fountains are peeking through. Thank you guys for sticking around. We peaked a little while ago and people got bored, but it's about to get exciting now. This is as wide angle as I can get, so enjoy the show. What song are we gonna get? Let's have Luck Be a Lady.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Or anything by Elvis. All right, cut the music. Let's go. I gotta admit, my hands are starting to get a little chilly.
Well, you're cold?
Just my hands.
Oh, just your hand. But
Just
you
my
have
hand.
a warm beer, so
That was, it's actually
it out a little
perfect.
bit.
Yeah. It's actually my hand warmer right here. All right, let's go. We're gonna get these fountains, then we're gonna get back inside. Not sure where yet. We'll take some votes in the comments section where we should go in. Should we go into the Bellagio, or should we go into one of these other neighboring properties here?
Yeah, you guys decide the stream. Yeah, where we go.
Here we go. Now I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys listen. Ashton says somewhere to get a shot. She doesn't know I've got shots in my backpack.
They're warm as well?
Well, yeah. John votes Planet Hollywood. Anybody watching likes this song, no offense, but this is boring me to tears. And the fountain show is kind of weak. We need some drama. Where are the big fountains? The big ones. Ashton, it's not Fat Elvis, it's Big Elvis. That was mean. It's Big Elvis. She says, whoops. I'm going to go on record here. Yeah, John, I don't know. I gotta say, if this were the first time I'd ever seen the fountains, I would be underwhelmed. So anybody watching for the first time, they're usually better than this. Like, a lot better than this.
Kick.
This is weak. Cheryl, I can't believe it either. They should have retired this. Actually, they never should have started it. I mean, what's it take to get a little less conversation or something? No offense, Bellagio, but this is boring. All right, it's getting better. Here comes the finale. Hey Tony, what's up? The vibe of Vegas, I would say it's as good as ever. About time. Gosh,
Whoever selected that.
I hate to be a negative Nelly here, but that was the worst fountain show I've ever seen
That
before.
was a horrible song.
If I walked up here as a first timer and they played that, I'd be like, "This is what everybody's crazy about."
Put me on a plane and
This-
take me home.
This is the world famous Bellagio fountain. What is going on? That was awful. Sorry about that, guys. I can't control what songs they play.
Sorry, guys. I was negative. I was rubbing off George.
So we're gonna look. I consider myself realistic, you know. And if you watch our channel, I mean, come on, you know that we got one negative video on the entire channel. It just happens to have 300 plus thousand
It
views.
just happens to be the one everybody knows is from.
It just happens to be the one that kind of helped get us started. But hey, look, we're back. I'm back at Aria tonight,
It's redemption. Yeah.
and I can't give any spoilers, but just wait for the video to come out. Wait for the video to come out. It should be the first video I put out after. Give it about a week. We're gonna continue on. We're gonna get Jason my chocolate. Maybe some mittens here. Maybe one of these, instead of beer, maybe some of these vendors should give you some hot chocolate.
One of those thermal heated vests.
Hey, free hot cocoa? Maybe some s'mores? Are we going to the volcano at the Mirage tonight, says you. You know, I don't hate that idea.
I like that idea.
I don't hate that idea at all. Maybe we just stay on this side of the strip, we go into Caesars, come out the Forum shop. All right, you. All right, you sold me. They only do it hourly now, don't they?
Yes.
So 8 o'clock will be the next one. Oh yeah, we got
By the
plenty of
time
time to
we'll
get
get
there.
there, yeah.
It'll take about that amount of time. So. Yeah, all right, I'm sold. Let's go in the Mirage. The Mirage is almost gone. The Mirage's days are numbered, so let's go check it out.
You did your tier matching over there?
What's that? I have not.
Yeah, you
Actually,
should do
while
it.
we're there, I should do that. You know, I, for one, am kind of excited about what Hard Rock's going to do. You know, I get the nostalgia. I understand, but that's life.
I think it's Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Vegas changes.
And it's just life too, you know. I mean, life moves on, and things can't stay the same forever. I know like, people all the time wish they could go back and see Vegas in the 70s or 60s
Yeah,
or whatever,
right.
and I do too. But I like this version of it too.
I do like this one better.
I like this version of it as well.
If there was like regrets, I was talking to this
So-
friend yesterday. If I had any regrets, it'd be like not seeing the Riviera and stuff.
Oh gosh! So
yeah.
my first ever time to Vegas. All right, I'm with my brother, and that one night we just kind of went our separate ways, and I walked from the MGM Grand, that's where we were staying, to Circus Circus. The whole thing. I had no concept of the size of the strip or anything. I just got out and walked.
kept going.
I walked right past the Riviera on the other side of the strip, the dead side of the strip.
I never made it in.
And never went in. That's one of my biggest Vegas regrets. I guess we got to go in. Let's go in and go up.
Okay.
That's one of my big Vegas regrets is not having stopped in there. The automatic door seems to be trapping people. See if we can get through here without dying. Yeah, I walked, on the other side of the strip. I looked over there, saw the lights, thought, that'd be cool. Didn't do it. And then I got to Circus Circus. I went through lots of fun, and I made it into Circus Circus, and I said, okay, I've seen this. Turned around, walked all the way back to the MGM Grand. And my favorite part of that trip was 2009, so the country was still pretty well gripped by the Great Recession.
Oh yeah, right.
So we stayed at the MGM Grand Ashton says, escalator's not working? No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We stayed at the MGM Grand. Our room rate was $40, and that came with 2 breakfast, 2 lunch, and buffets per day. So we ate at the buffet 3 meals a day.
Wow.
For 4 days for $20 a piece, and had a room. And I was like, well, this city is awesome.
I like Vegas.
That was my introduction to Vegas. I was like, are you kidding me?
You show me all the time.
And I came out here with a gambling budget of like $100.
Yeah, of course.
I was as poor as could be.
Yeah.
So I probably kicked back like $80 to him, playing video blackjack or something at $1 a hand.
Yeah.
Said, thanks, Vegas. I'll be back.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
Take stuff like that to hook you, and you're like, I'm going
Yep.
back. Then you find a better half once, and then enjoys it, and you're like, oh, we're screwed.
Yeah.
We gotta go back.
Yep. I was talking to the lady next to me on the plane today,
Yeah.
and she's like, so what are you going to Vegas for? And I was like, here we go. There's no easy explanation for this.
It's a weird one, right?
Yep.
To like try to explain, like,
I said, here we go. I said, well, my wife and I have a YouTube channel. That's always going to pique interest right there.
yeah.
So then that takes 15 minutes
To try
to explain
what
like
you do, yes.
how that all started, and
Right.
people are like, does that really justify
Do people
taking
make
special
money off it? Yeah, right.
special trips out there?
So Vegas flies you to make YouTube videos?
Like, nope. Nope, I fly myself on a Legionnaire.
The fanciest of the fancy.
Oh, and people crap on that airline so bad. And I've said this till I'm blue in the face, and I will say it till the day I die. That airline was the best thing that ever happened to our city.
Really?
Springfield, Missouri has a metro of about 500,000. The airport's small, like 1 million passengers a year run through there.
Okay, yeah.
It's got United Express, American Express.
Okay.
Allegiant comes in, starts flying to Florida and Vegas, nonstop flights. It carries probably half the passengers that go through that airport.
Dang.
And we fly them every time.
And is there a price difference that you guys notice when booking?
It's cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, if we want to fly another airline, number one, it's going to be a layover. So our trip, instead of taking 3 hours, is going to take 7.
Yeah, right.
And it's going to cost twice as much through American or United or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
And you're Allegiant straight through?
yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah, nice.
We fly them to Florida for our summer vacations. They fly to Tampa,
Yeah, they go everywhere, yeah. They do.
like 5 or 6 destinations in Florida. They fly to LA out of Springfield.
Yeah.
So Phoenix, we've flown them to Phoenix. So
Yeah, we've flown a few times from San Francisco to Georgia. Yeah, all kinds.
we've had one bad experience that was their fault. We had a flight cancellation.
Oh.
The plane coming in, there was something wrong with it, so the flight never came to us, so we had no plane to go back on. And that canceled our whole trip because they rescheduled it for the next day. Well, it was already only a three night trip,
Yeah.
and we're not going to take a 2-night trip.
Yeah.
So,
Spend the majority of the time traveling.
and then what happened was, I was out of content, and I said, well, I guess I could make that Aria video, and that is literally how that Aria video came to be.
That's hilarious.
I said, well, I've got that Aria footage. I was going to let it go, but I got no content.
Might as well put it
So we made the video, and the rest is history.
Wow.
I haven't been in Caesar since they finished this area.
Yeah.
So here you have it, guys, the new Caesar's lobby bar. It is quite cool.
Very Caesars-y.
Yeah. This is, I wasn't sure how big an upgrade this was, but this is pretty awesome.
That's the new gambling.
It's the old new dome. I mean, it's where it used to be, but now
all the
it's,
chandeliers and everything.
Yeah. yeah, this isn't bad. I dig it. Good night. It's as busy as ever, isn't it? Gotta go, let's see, to the forum shops. Yeah, I'll go this way. Ashton wants me to do a shot. She just texted me, said do a shot for real. I'm still working on my warm beer. When this is done, maybe. Hey, we've peaked over 100 viewers now.
Very cool.
Let's get that like count up. It's at 64. Let's get to 100 tonight. It's too crowded right now to take a shot, guys. I'm just dragging poor Jay along. He's already walked from Ellis Island to Aria tonight.
Oh, dude, I do probably 10, 12 miles a day walking. Just without working. Yeah, I love walking. Comfiest shoes you can ever have. Shit, I'm always prepared.
Are they Skechers? Are they Skechers?
No, they're Nikes.
Because listen, I have reached a point in my life where I am no longer above wearing Skechers. As a matter of fact, I bought a pair of Skechers a week ago.
Are they Velcro straps or no?
No. No, they're like Tony Romo Superfly Skechers, you know? Well, I've had 4 surgeries on my right leg.
Okay.
I require good support in my shoes these days.
Right. Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I've had some ugly stuff go down with my lower right leg, so.
And Skechers are your go-to, huh?
Well, I mean, I need something that I can wear with business casual.
Yeah.
You know, not shoes like this.
Yeah.
I mean, these are great, but I can't wear these to a business casual type of setting. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, Skechers, you know, they're brown leather with a tennis shoe sole, basically. So it's like, I can wear those with khakis and a button up and look fine, and walk all day. Caesars is bumping, John. Ashton tells me I missed a lot of convo in the chat, and the people want me to do a shot. So there's that.
Okay.
I'll get to it. For some stupid reason, I didn't bring my Caesars rewards card with me today, or else we might sit down at one of these machines. If we could find one, it's pretty crowded.
Okay.
In here. A couple years we were out here, and some friends of ours just happened to be out here at the same time.
Isn't that the best, though?
And so this guy, he texts me, we're going to bed at Vidara. He goes, "You're never going to guess what my wife just did." They were staying here, so what made me think of this story. She sat down at a machine. It was a $25 machine. She thought it was like a $2.50 machine.
Oh.
She pushed the button 2 times and hit like a $3,000 hand pay on it.
Yeah.
And then she called him freaking out. And he's like, "Okay, well, where are you?" And she's like, I don't know. I'm in that one part of the casino.
Yeah, that never helps.
She's like, "I don't know. I'm in the casino." Like, yeah, okay. That narrows it down.
I'm in a casino in Vegas. Yeah.
It was something to that effect. It was like a $25 spin. She might have hit it on the first spin. I can't remember. But
Seriously, when you're playing that bad, I mean, just take one good line hit.
Is Adele here tonight? Is that what's going on over here?
This weekend.
Count me as one who doesn't get that, but get that whole craze.
The show side of it, or just name artist?
Just the artist.
Yeah.
Concerts when
That's not my bag when it comes to music. Adele is not. I wouldn't pay $2,000 to get a good seat in there, or even a halfway decent seat. Woo! It is hot in here, though.
What they said about this store, Adele's store. It's clearing like almost $1 million a month.
Are you serious?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
not bad.
Is it just her, like, is it just like merchandise, or do they have, like, they sell stuff that's like actually
I
her
understand it's merchandise.
show worn stuff?
They just
I got stuff on display, I'm sure she wore, yeah.
Right, yeah.
We started to go in that Lady Gaga store at Park and Gym one
yeah.
time, but I had a drink and they turned me away immediately. And I was like, well, fine, I guess I won't go in your store.
Oh, you had it with you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was holding a drink. We started to walk in and they like stopped me and turned me around in a hurry. didn't want me spilling my warm beer on any Lady Gaga stuff. Well, this is definitely the busiest spot we've been tonight, but that's not any surprise.
Especially because it's nice and warm.
Had we gone through Bellagio, it would have been every bit the rat race this place is.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I've seen this dragon before. They bring this one back year after year, I think.
Did you check out Aria's?
I came in, I checked in, I didn't really pay much attention to what was in there. Figured I'd get it tomorrow, but I didn't really pay much attention while I was in there. Walked in there about 2 o'clock. There was no check-in line. I walked straight up, got a room.
That's nice too on a Friday.
Yeah.
Never happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I was half expecting him to say, "Well, it's not ready yet," and then I was going to have to go check my bag with the bell desk. We're up to 79 likes. All right, here's the deal, guys. 100 likes, I do a shot. Or the next super chat of more than $5, I do a shot. We've already got 1 like since I said that. I've been in here in a while.
The banter show.
I'm also not the biggest Caesars fan in the world.
Really?
I like walking through it like this. I just don't think it's a place I really ever want to stay. And we'll do it, I'm sure, at some point for the channel.
Yeah. Oh, you guys haven't at all yet?
Take that back. All right, I'm going to tell people something they don't know because I never made a video.
Oh.
We rented a room here one night. It was a comp. I think we paid about $50 for it.
Okay.
Just to make a video. And the room was terrible. It was not clean. It was... I'm going to just stop. I'm just going to say this. The moment we entered the room, we could clearly see, $10 super chat means I got to do a shot. Let me finish my story and then I will do the shot. Thank you so much. As soon as we entered the room, we could see a particular hair on the middle of one of the white bedspreads. You could see it from 15 feet away. And we both looked at each other and I'm like, is that what I think it is? And we went over and examined it closer and sure enough, that's exactly what it was. And the rest of the room was run down. It was like in the Octavius Tower. I can't remember it. Octavius Tower maybe?
Yeah. Damn, that sucks.
We had actually booked the Forum Tower to try to get the whole, cheapest room vibe. And they upgraded us. And we're like, all right, well, we'll take it. We'll make a video out of it. We had nothing nice to say about it, so we just didn't make a video.
Wow.
Because we didn't want to be known as...
Negative.
Yeah. I mean, that's not what we're... sometimes people get mad at you for not being negative sometimes. They're like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
You're always too rosy.
Yeah.
Like, well, I love Vegas.
It puts you in a better mood when you get here. I mean,
I love Vegas, and it takes a pretty bad experience to really make me upset.
Even me with like dining, I'm always whatever. If something happens, it's not gonna matter. Things happen. They'll fix it. It's not a big deal. Some people, they're just so rude about things, and you see it, you're like, whoa, dude, come on. It's not that big of a deal.
And I think that's what happened. That's what made me probably the most mad about the whole Aria thing. That video we made, they didn't fix it.
Yeah.
And then they ignored the problem.
It leaves a little bitter taste in it.
They ignored the problem until we made a YouTube video, and then
we got attention. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what happened. So, what did I miss? Somebody said, "Nice view, Jordan. Slow down." I feel like that probably wasn't on the up and up, so we're gonna keep moving. Smelling food. Oh, it's Carmine's.
I just smelled it.
Carmine's gone. He's not here. All right. I'm almost to the end of this warm beer, and then I'm going to do the shot in exchange for the super chat that came in. Ashton, tell me who the super chat came from. Because I'm trying to walk. I don't know what it is about these benches right here, but I love these things.
Oh yeah.
Time we got 7:30. Probably just enough time to get inside Mirage real quick and then get back out to the volcano. Then that might be a good time to end it. We'll see. People are enjoying this.
It's really crazy because a lot of people never come and do these walks or have never been
Right.
through here, so they like see you. And I forget because I'm always here. I'm like,
Right.
I don't want to show this. It's not a big deal. And
Yeah.
then you
You're like, I've been through
somebody
here
do
100
video,
times, right.
And you're like, there's a ton of views. You're like, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Oh, I'm getting hot now. Which means I'm going to freeze because I'm going to be sweaty when we get back outside in the cold air. This is a cool spot coming up.
The escalators.
Well, I was thinking to the end, but we're not to the end yet.
Oh no.
This place is massive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This place is
Crazy.
massive.
So we had to come do each individual business in Vegas. Right?
Yeah.
So we've done all.
So how many? So
Crazy.
So Jay, how many stores are there in the Forum shops?
Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I can tell you we've done over 17,000
Good night.
something businesses. Yeah, like crazy.
And so how long did you spend on that when you guys were first building this thing from scratch?
So the team
Like how many months?
The team that's been doing this actually, they're all software engineer guys. They've been doing this for 6 years.
Oh my
Been
gosh.
working on this, yeah, but
No way.
they've been having troubles like getting all that different apps implemented and making it, work
Right.
perfectly. But they've got it to a point to where they're like, hey, we've incorporated everything, we're ready to go. So they released it, but yeah, so there's probably over 40 different people that are peeping the company that go out and do walkthroughs and stuff. So it's fun, man.
Yeah, now that's a job that I could do. I could do on the daily.
Oh yeah.
Getting up, documenting Vegas for a job.
Use your phone, do it all on your phone.
That's a pretty cool
this
job.
Changed over. Let's get it in the system.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's awesome, man.
Which is why being a full-time YouTuber wouldn't be a bad gig either. You know, you're just like, what can I show next that other people haven't shown? I mean, the answer is nothing, but
People still watch.
put your own spin on it.
Yeah.
Oh, we have made it to the end of the Forum shops. I'm taking a little break. We didn't break stride there for about 20 minutes, solid walking. One place we've still never eaten that I got to get to is it's called Joe's
Okay.
Seafood.
Yeah.
Joe's Crab,
Yeah.
whatever the name of it
A lot
is.
of people love that place.
At one point we had a reservation there, and then we wound up not getting to it because it was too far from where we were staying, and we wound up doing something else. But yeah, Joe's. Somebody said Joe's is amazing, and that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Remember Josh and Rachel did a video there, and it looked really good. I read one time that it was like one of the top 5 grossing restaurants in the United States.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Something
100%,
crazy. It was like number 3 or something like that in the United States in terms of gross revenue.
Vegas had 2 of them. There was this one and there's another one too.
Yeah. Edward just said the other me is doing Fremont now. He always does Fremont,
Nice.
right?
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's where I'll end up after we end up streaming.
Is that where you're going after
that's
this?
my nightly routine is downtown.
You go down there all the time?
Every night, dude.
We've still never stayed there.
Really?
And we want to. Circa obviously is on our list.
Yeah.
The Plaza, because the Plaza, and I know you've got connections, big connections at the Plaza. That's where we were going to do our group slot poll, but we had just shy of enough signups to make that really fun and interesting. So we wound up, but I contacted them about it, and of course they were like, "Yeah, absolutely, come on in. Just let me know, who's going to be here." And, but we've never stayed there, so one of these days we're going to the Plaza. We're going to go downtown.
Cool. Yeah.
We're definitely going to stay at Circa, and the Plaza's definitely on the list too. So
I'd say definitely include Golden Nugget because Golden Nugget was probably the property to go to before Circa.
It may wind up being one of these solo trips for me. I go down there, I stay one night at Circa, one night at Golden Nugget, one night at Plaza. That could make for some good content.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys, I'm finishing my warm beverage, at which point I'm gonna have to pull out a warm fireball shot.
I'll show you something really cool I forgot to mention.
Okay.
So in this Vegas Near Me app, if you guys download this app, we got a real cool deal coming with the Sand Dollar this week, where if you buy a cocktail or any beer, you get 50% off the pizza that they have there. And if you've never had their pizza, guys, it's up there of my top 5 slices in Vegas. It's totally different than the pizza that Pop-Up does.
At the Sand Dollar.
At the Sand
Okay.
Dollar. Yeah, they have their own menu. And guys, if you're coming to Vegas, you want to check out a fun place, I'm at Sand Dollar every night. That tells you enough on how much I like their place. But I figured, hey, we're including a bunch of different businesses like this throughout town, Goodwitch, a bunch of places to where you guys come into town, you can take advantages of deals and maybe visit a place you've never been to. So now you got a reason to, right?
That's cool. Now the Sand Dollar originated somewhere else, like off
On Spring Mountain?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know about the original one until the new one came about, and then I was like, wait, there's
And
another
it
Sand
became
Dollar.
super popular because during the Christmas time they do this thing called Miracle on Spring Mountain.
Okay.
And what they do is they decorate the whole place in Christmas theme.
Yep.
And so they became
The
very
pop-up
popular
Christmas deal.
for
Yep.
years.
I saw
And
that.
so
I've seen
now-
that in some YouTube videos,
Yeah, a
of
lot
course.
of people are doing the same
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah. Well, cool. Darwin Sand Dollar, the one he's talking about is at the Plaza
Yes,
downtown.
this one's at the Plaza. Yes.
Sand Dollar. They got live music every
They
day of
do
the week.
So right now they're not doing Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but they are doing every other night of the week. Last night they did their Latin night, salsa night.
Okay.
It was freaking crazy, but yeah, every night's a different type of music. It's pretty fun. It's really fun. I enjoy it.
Cool. Figurine Champ says, "Is that Julian?" Yeah. I mean,
What's up,
if
guys?
you weren't here
How
at
are
the
you?
beginning, yeah, he's tagging along tonight. You know, he's
I bet
here.
you it's
He's
funny. They know by voice. Some of these
yeah.
people know
Oh
by
yeah.
name.
Well, it's distinctive
Yeah, it's the
especially if
podcast.
you've listened to the
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
before. And the podcast is awesome.
Appreciate it.
And I think the best thing about it is I was listening to it the other day while I was working. I just pulled it up on YouTube. It's playing on my computer while I'm working.
Yeah.
The conversational style that you guys have is phenomenal. It just flows. There's no scripted. It doesn't sound
no.
scripted. It's just you're having
It's
a conversation
what we're doing,
about what
yes,
you're doing in Vegas.
yes.
So if you guys are interested in Vegas-related podcasts, go check out that. That's the Vegas Confessions podcast.
It's all audio form. You got a long drive coming to Vegas. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You got a long drive coming to Vegas. You got something to listen to, different ideas of places
Yep.
to go check out. That's how I started in general, was an audio podcast. Then during COVID, started the YouTube channel and decided, hey, I'm going to meet all these people and start hanging out with everybody. So yeah, it's very fun.
This person said they know you guys from Facebook and had no idea you had a podcast, and now they know.
You see what I mean?
So
Yeah,
the
that's
Vegas
how it works.
Confessions
Very
podcast,
cool.
go check it out. Highly recommended. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this shot now. I'm going to hand this over to you.
That's right.
My hand's getting kind of numb
You got
anyway
work
here.
to do, yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get this situated. Las
So
Vegas Advisor is
I've got
really
my
good.
satchel here. I've got all the goodies in here.
The channel alone.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Had this and I haven't taken a single sip out of it.
Yeah,
I gotta hydrate first. Be responsible. Drink responsibly.
Yeah,
all
of course.
Hydrate first.
This is the
I
cover.
can get the
drink
lid off
water
of it.
before the main stuff. No, honestly, whoever said Las Vegas Advisor is really good, it is. It's really good. They have some
Okay.
really good deals, and you can't go wrong with some of the specials they have, especially at the Downtown Grand. A very, very good $50 well spent. I have the Las Vegas Advisor coupons. Well worth the
And
money.
Jay, I know you're not a huge drinker, but I would be remiss if I didn't offer you one of these.
No, you're good, brother.
okay.
Thank you, though.
All
I
right, 'cause
appreciate
I got
it.
a couple more in there.
Especially if you popped out that drink that Josh likes, Merlot. Like, I'd really leave the stream now.
All right, to whoever gave the $10 super chat, when I said I would do a shot for a super chat, here it is. I'm a man of my word. It took me like 15 minutes to get to it. We got to hurry to get to the volcano.
Oh, that's
so
right.
Down goes the shot.
My lord. They said, what is that, Malort? Fireball.
Not Malort, no.
Fireball.
Good old-fashioned Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
And Josh says, I'll have another. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Let me throw this away, and then I'll...
All right, we're going to head out to the volcanoes, guys. Let's roll. Remember, if
I'll
you
get
haven't
that.
liked this stream, give them a like, guys. Like the stream. Let's go roam the city some more.
And by the way, anybody watching right now, if you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Maybe you just love live streams, and that's fair. This is not a live streaming channel. We do them a few times a year.
But if
Definitely
you do
not every night.
If you do like the live stream, it helps alert other people that like live streams and Vegas stuff that you're live, so it helps. It definitely helps.
Josh, bring me a Malort, because I still don't really even know what Malort is.
You don't want to know what Malort
That's
is.
what I've heard. But I mean, I'm willing to try anything once, and Malort is anything. So
You know, I was willing. I said that before too until I saw Christina and Anthony try it.
yeah.
Nah, it was good.
Well, I think that's kind of where it became. It's kind of gotten YouTube famous.
Yeah,
from that.
They're so funny. To see her reaction every time she drank it was the best. The best.
So last summer, it was a trip where we did the deal at Rum Bar.
Rum Bar, yeah, okay.
Josh messaged me. It's like 11:30. It was like, I think it was our first night of the trip, so I was in bed, literally in bed. I mean, I had showered. I'm under the sheets,
done for the day, yeah.
undressed, everything. He's like, "Come on, He says, "Come on downstairs. We've got some Malort." And I'm like, as tempting as that sounds, I don't think I'm going to get dressed again and come back downstairs. When you come from the Central Time Zone, or even worse, the Eastern Time Zone, or even worse, the UK, where a lot of Vegas travelers come from.
Yes.
Night one is rough.
And those guys are savages, the UK people, because they come out here and do it.
Oh, and they go
I love
hardcore for like 10 days. I was talking to my my Lyft driver about that on the way to the hotel. Yeah, I mean, international travelers, they come out, and
you have to.
Yeah, if you're going to take that flight, you better stay for a while.
100%.
So I can't even imagine being in Vegas for 10 days. I couldn't do it. I mean, you do it.
Well, I do it now.
You do it working.
But to travel and be moving room to room, like that's what makes it. No real comfortableness.
Yeah. We're at 99 likes, guys. Who's going to be the 100th? Who's going to be like number 100?
Have you guys been to RPM Italian?
No.
That's great.
And pretty much all I know about it is Josh and Rachel's video there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked really good.
That couple, they're so good.
Here's Joe's, by the way, that I was just talking about.
There's like very few places that gives Golden Steer a run for its money, and Joe's is one of them.
So we've got reservations at Golden Steer in March here. Well, I say in March, it's like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 weeks from tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
We've been there once.
Okay.
So this is another funny story.
Did it go well?
It's going to make me sound bad. All right, so that day we had a pod reservation at the MGM Grand Pool.
Okay.
And if you know anything about the MGM Grand Pool, it's one of the few where they still give, like, if you rent like a day bed or a cabana or a pod, you get 50% of that in food and beverage credit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So by the end of our pool day at the MGM Grand Pool, I was pretty lit. Also, at sometime during that, we met some people in the Lazy River. We were chatting with them. I had my phone out.
Yeah.
I was Facebook Live on my phone in the Lazy River.
Oh, shit.
And this guy says, "Well, you're pretty brave having that in here." And I'm like, iPhones are waterproof these days.
Yeah.
Because they advertised them as being, waterproof down to like 2 meters or whatever. So I took it under the waterfall. I dunked it under the water. Because I've had a few. So we get back, we're staying at the Bellagio. We get back to the Bellagio like 4 p.m. Dinner reservations are for like 6:30 or 7, whatever. I take a shower. I wind up face down on the bed for like an hour and a half. Ashton comes out fully dressed, ready to go, and I'm in a towel. And she says, "What time do we need to leave?" And I like wake up, look at my watch, I'm like, 15 minutes ago? So we rush off to the Golden Steer. All we have is my cell phone. We had show tickets for Zumanity that night. And my phone, the camera, is starting to look a little cloudy. So I'm trying to take pictures of the food, pictures of the restaurant. We didn't have YouTube at the time. We had a Facebook page that had maybe 1,000 followers or something. Well, I'm trying to, document the experience for Facebook.
Yeah.
My phone is rapidly dying. It clearly has water inside it.
Yeah.
By the time dinner was over, my phone wouldn't even turn on. Yeah. The restaurant had to call us a cab because I couldn't get a ride share. I couldn't pull up Uber because my phone was dead. I had the only phone. Our tickets to the show were in my email. Oh. We got to New York, and luckily my phone powered up for just long enough to show the tickets on the screen.
So they can scan it?
They scanned them, and before we got to our seats, my phone was dead again. It never came back to life, ever.
Yeah.
We got home, I had to get a new phone.
Wow.
So,
I say everything happens for a reason.
So, needless to say, my memories of Golden Steer are mostly just being like freaked out the whole time, like worried about how we're going to get back to the, are we going to get to see the show? How are we going to get a ride from here? And we lose connection.
Uh-oh.
There it is, we're back. You can't lose connection at the Mirage. All right, so here's the thing. Volcano goes in 16 minutes.
Players' desk over here.
I got to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that too. Yeah, me too.
We have time for both a bathroom and a tier match?
I think so.
Do you think?
So,
and to get back out to the volcano?
Yeah, because we'll shoot on out.
I haven't been in here in a while. What I was saying earlier, I'm excited about this transitioning over to the Hard Rock. I wish they could keep the Beatles Love Show because that's my favorite show in town.
That's going, yeah.
We've seen that 3 times.
Is that your favorite, you say?
It's definitely my favorite Cirque show.
Oh, Cirque show. Okay,
I'm going to use this restroom over here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to impose on you to hold this for one more time. I got Jay with me tonight to hold it. That was bad.
I'm not holding. Listen.
To hold the phone.
Ashton.
To hold the phone.
I have limits.
Whenever I need to go to the restroom.
I'll go over here in the love area so go check this out.
Give that to you. I'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're gonna go check out the love area. Oh, super chat! I'll let him know when we get back. I promise. I promise. All right, let's go check out the love area while he goes to the little girls' room. So, who in the chat has seen the Love Show? I haven't seen the Love Show. Josh, you're still promoting Malort? We need to get that. We need to get this live stream sponsored by Malort. So who in the chat's been to the Beatles show? He was just talking about it. I was just saying, no, I've never been to it. I've heard nothing but great things. The videos I see, everything I see about it looks pretty awesome. Let's go check out the store. You haven't seen Love or Mysterio? Okay. The only one I think I've seen is Ka. And I fell asleep during it. Sad to admit, but I fell asleep. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. I think you're right. It would fit in with the theming, that's for sure. But all good things got to come to an end, though, right? We'll see what else they bring in, but still one of the coolest walkways, right? In all of Vegas. It's pretty awesome. All right, so there is security by me, so I might point it down a little bit. Just bear with me. I'm gonna keep us face this way so we don't face the casino. Call is the most boring. Yeah, I gotta agree. Call, I fell asleep on call. And we gotta mute it, right?
I muted that while I went in there, just for you guys. I had presence of mind to mute that before I went into the men's room. Yeah.
I hit the button and it mutes it? Is that right?
Yep. Yep. If it turns yellow, it's muted.
That's yellow?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I am back. Ashton said we all fell asleep. Ashton, tell the whole story. You didn't fall asleep at O. You left O. Okay, there you go. I fell asleep, and our friends fell asleep at O. Honestly, one of the more disappointing experiences we've ever had at a show in Vegas. And maybe we were just tired. I think that was maybe the first night of the trip. Maybe we were just tired and had a few drinks and it was dark in there and we fell asleep. But yeah, if you guys have not seen Love by Cirque du Soleil, you have got to come see this before it possibly goes away for good. This show is phenomenal. You don't even have to like the Beatles. If you just tolerate the Beatles, you will love this show. I consider myself to be a Beatles fan, and I love that show. Absolutely awesome. I think we've seen it 3 times. Ashton, does that sound right? 3 times? We saw it once before they revamped it. And I think we've seen it twice since they revamped it. So, look at that. People are so courteous. Somebody just ducked under the camera here. Mystere still at TI? Yes, it is. And we saw that, and that's a good one. Josh says don't get front row seats at the Beatles Love. I agree. Actually, you want to be about middle of the pack at the Beatles Love. You don't want the good seat, the great seats. You want somewhere in the middle of the place. That'll be a shame if they do away with that. I hope they can find a place to move it to if Hard Rock doesn't want it.
They were just saying in the chat too, it would fit the theming, but
yeah. I mean it would. All right, we've got. I'm gonna forget about the tier match for now. We don't want to miss the volcano.
Okay.
People want to see the volcano tonight.
we got the atrium.
So let's get out. Let's go through the atrium here and get out to the volcano. Cause the worst of them, says Mike C. That's the one we've not seen.
I fell asleep during it.
And we've not seen it for a reason because it looks weird to us.
The highlight is the stage itself.
Well, and here, yeah, and I've heard like the battle scenes are cool, but like it's a weird story. You can't follow the story.
Yeah.
I think that's what we had a problem with O. Like there's a story there, but I'm too dense to follow the story.
Okay.
I just want to see people diving into water, cool trapeze stuff into water. When they try to add a story to it, I'm like, I can't follow this. I don't know what's going on. We fell asleep. Our favorite Cirque shows are Love and MJ1.
Okay.
Because it's pop culture.
It's Mandalay Bay, right?
Yeah. Because it's pop culture. I mean, MJ1 is mostly dancing, but the music obviously is phenomenal.
Yeah, right.
And there were some trampoline tricks in that where I was just like, jaw dropped. I'm like, how can you do that? Which Cirque was the naked one? Well, I assume you're talking about Zoomanity.
Zoomanity, yeah.
And we also saw Zoomanity 3 times. We loved it. I got called up on stage at Zoomanity. First ever trip. My Vegas, free tickets through My Vegas to Zoomanity. We were on the 2nd row, and I got pulled up on stage. By the way, this entire time I just now realized Jay's got this backpack on.
Oh, did you see the backpack?
You were talking about that on your podcast.
Oh, you just seen it?
I just now realized you're wearing it. We are 90 minutes into this live stream. I just now realized you have that
hilarious. That's so funny.
I got to get one of those and put Show Me Vegas on the back.
You do.
So you said you got that online. You didn't buy it at one of the shops out here.
Yeah, so the shops downtown it was like $300, and then online it was like $100.
Well, there you go. Well, shoot, it's well worth that.
Yeah.
It's got a good screen on it.
It does so much more,
Look
and
at
it's
that.
just this that I have displayed, but I could change it to put anything on
Oh,
there.
I am absolutely getting one of those
it's
and
cool.
put Show Me Vegas.
It's really cool. Put the
Subscribe.
YouTube logos. And,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, and it has like some animations like YouTube I could show you. It's really cool.
Yep. I mean, I'm wearing a backpack right now. Your backpack is a lot cooler than mine.
I always wear backpacks. Like it was a given for me.
Your backpack is a lot cooler than mine.
So let's see animation.
By the way, here goes the tram to TI. A little bit of trivia. If you wonder why there's a tram that goes from TI to Mirage and back and forth, it's because Steve Wynn built both those places. Now it's kind of weird because Phil Ruffin owns TI. Hard Rock International owns Mirage, and yet they still have a tram that operates between the two.
Yep.
Sending people over to a competitor now.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
kind of surprised it's still there. It made sense when Steve Wynn owned both properties, but
Yeah.
it hadn't made sense in a long time.
I saw it a few weeks ago, and I was like, huh, I didn't even know this one was running. Like, I did not know it was still going either. So that was funny you mentioned it.
We rode that once. One night we did Mystere and Love in the same night, back to back.
You said that one takes you to TI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched Mystere at like 7, and then we watched Love at like 9 or 9:30. We watched the show over here. We rode the tram to the Mirage. We watched the other show.
Huh.
That was pretty cool. That was like the third time we saw Love, but shows have gotten pretty pricey out here.
Yeah.
You can't see anything for cheap anymore. Well,
That's not true.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
there's-
on
yeah.
the strip.
Yeah,
and
on the strip, yes, that
brand
partially,
name, big
yes,
name, you
yes.
can't see for cheap.
Yeah, you're right.
But there's still that
Oh,
stuff
sorry.
like at Planet Hollywood and
Yeah,
the
and the
Caesars
variety.
properties have Tape Face and like
Right.
those like smaller
Mhm.
magic shows that are pretty cheap.
The one that surprised me how expensive he was is Piff the Magic Dragon. I was like, dude, your tickets are $100.
Was it really?
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're a dragon. Come on.
Dude, you're a
Give us a
dragon.
break.
Come on. It should be cheaper than
Yeah.
that. We got people lined up down here where you can't really see the show. These people don't know. You got to get further down there to see the volcano. That's one that we had tickets for.
Oh, he's good.
That we had tickets for that whenever we're talking about Shen Lim. You guys
Yeah.
watching from home don't know what I'm saying. We had tickets for Shen Lim the night our flight got canceled, and MGM Resorts was really cool. They refunded our money. They canceled our reservations with no penalty, and they refunded our show tickets because our flight got canceled, which I was really
That's cool. Yeah, that never happened. Yeah.
because we were going to see Shen Lim that night, and our flight got canceled, and we've never made it back. And I would imagine once the Mirage shuts down
He's out.
for the transition, he's going to have to find a new home. I'll go for it. We had a request for the. Make sure I'm still not muted. Okay. Had a request for the volcano tonight, so we're going down to see the volcano tonight. This is going to be one of the last times. Well, not one of the last times. This year is going to be the last year for the volcano, almost certainly. So if you like it, if you want to see it, get out here sometime in 2023.
Shimmy, 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 yeah, shimmy, yeah. Bad girls gon' swalla la la.
Ashton wants to know, she says, let's stir up some conversation in the comments. Where are we staying in 2 weeks? We are coming back together 2 weeks from today. We're staying somewhere we've never stayed before. And by the way, it's not an MG property. So that gives you a little, that rules out like 8 or 9 properties right there. Listen, if anybody guesses it correctly, I'll do a shot. Absolutely.
But one of the times I came home,
And it has to be totally correct. Not a partial hit. Well, they're not 10 people deep. I mean, this is about front and center right here. Going off in 3 minutes. This is about as good as it gets. Tony, I said it had to be completely correct. I can't believe that. Ashton threw out there in the comments, anybody have any guesses where we're staying when we come back here in 2 weeks? And I offered to do a shot if anybody got it completely correct.
You got it?
Well, not quite.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to just be, you says Resorts World, Tony said Resorts World, I said you had to be completely correct. Now I'm screwed. They're going to get it now.
Hilton.
Eventually. You guys are gonna get it eventually. I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna watch Volcano now. Prime Mover said Crockford's and nailed it. Bruce B nailed it. Beer Lady nailed it. Now everybody's honing in on it. Yeah, we're staying at Crockford's.
Very cool. I like Resorts World, man.
I love it.
Nice.
I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's gotten a bad rap for no good reason. I love the place.
I think it's awesome. I love how lit up it is versus every other casino.
NV98, Nevada in the house. Hello, everyone. What's up? Here we go, guys. My arm is tired holding this gimbal all night. Yes, Crockford's is the more expensive. Conrad's the middle. Hilton is the lower end, Conrad's middle, Crockford's is the elite. John Gibson says, Aladdin Court in the house. What's up, John? Been a while. It's been a while. There's the heat. Guys, I do this for you. My arms are so tired. I'm holding this above my head. There it was. Been a few years since I saw that. And I gotta admit, I'm a little nostalgic at this moment. That was pretty cool. It's been like probably 2018 since I saw that.
It never gets old.
That was pretty neat.
Yeah.
And the heat, I'm sure you were enjoying the heat.
Yeah, I needed a little bit. Yeah. Keep rubbing it in. Keep rubbing it in.
But
You want to go back from here?
yeah, let's head back that way. If you anytime you want to drop off, and if you need to get back or do whatever.
I'll walk back.
All right.
It's no biggie.
All right.
So after here, like I said, I head downtown. I'll be doing more walking. So
There you go.
Not a biggie at all.
I'm guessing the parking's free for you over at Ellis Island.
Yes, free parking.
Is it free for
Everywhere I
everybody
go-
over there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Every majority of the places I go, so Hoyo, Alice, Venetian,
Okay.
Resorts, Circus in the back, Strat. I mean,
So we've got the MGM credit card, so that's automatic, Pearl status
Okay.
and free parking at all their properties. And I gotta say, that's Prime Mover says glitching. Yeah, we're in a big crowd right now. There's going to be some connection issues here for a few minutes till we get through this. Rum bar over there. Rum bar is cool.
yeah,
Man, I know Hard Rock. Well, no, they're going to get rid of this whole area, so that's going to be gone. I gotta imagine that's going to turn into more of their new casino there.
That might stay.
Okay. 'Cause
That's
it's
word-
it is a cool bar.
That's word on the street right now is Rum Bar might stick around. They might. keep
Yeah,
that.
it's right on the edge of where all this development's going
Right.
to be here. Yeah, I gotta say, watching the volcano, it made me a little nostalgic there for a minute. And now I hate that I said that I like Hard Rock coming in.
What
but
if the big guitar has some flames going around?
that's
it?
gonna. I mean, the guitar looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all sweets, of course.
does
So
look
that's
cool.
where the high
Yeah.
rollers are gonna stay. Let's get a little Vegas eye candy right here. That's a classic sign if I've ever seen one.
And it was enough. There's what you said.
Oh, it's a walk. I think tonight I was busy with the live stream. It might be the first time I've ever walked into the Mirage and not said as we went through the doors,
You can get your card.
"Welcome to the fam." Yeah. Good point. Yeah, they're gonna. I probably won't be back and before they shut it down and remodel it anyway. So that's all right.
At least you can rack up on the food credit, man,
Well.
and have it for your next trip.
I know. Well, surely they'll still offer the match here in 2 weeks. We're gonna be staying at Resorts
Oh, yeah,
World,
yeah,
so
yeah.
we can come back down here
Yeah,
in 2
that's
weeks.
right. I
and do it.
forgot you guys are coming
Yep,
back. That's
yep.
right.
I'll do it then. Anyway, that might be the first time I've ever walked through the doors of the Mirage and not said, "Welcome to the fabulous Mirage," like the guy from Vegas Vacation, the limo driver. Every time I've ever walked through those doors, I've said that just
Really?
like the guy from Vegas
hilarious.
Vacation. But not tonight. I was a little preoccupied with the live stream. I had promised, or I had just done the shot that I promised somebody. There's a lot going on tonight. So guys, I'm staying at Aria tonight. Anybody guess? Oh, I promised a shot for somebody saying Crockford's.
Uh-oh.
This is going to get out of hand real quick. This is going to get away from me. I was about to make another one about where I'm going to stay tomorrow night, and you're out of this one because I already
Okay.
told you.
Okay. But I can't drop like hints or like
No
point
hints.
or- Yeah, okay.
No hints. I shouldn't say any more because it came to mind because of a certain reason. I shouldn't say any more.
That's what I said. Instead of
I saw the sign. Oh crap! I said too much.
Yep.
All right, hold this again.
All right.
Here we go again.
Time for the shot.
Here I go again.
I do gotta say I'm impressed that you have shots on you. I mean, not judging you. I'm just saying I'm impressed that you have the shots on you versus having to stop at a bar.
This is
You
my
know?
this is my traveling backpack. This is my carry-on backpack, my personal item.
Yeah.
So I've always got that quart-sized Ziploc bag in there, for air travel. So again, it's not Malort.
Yeah.
It's good old-fashioned Fireball. You know how many grams of sugar one of these has? We looked it up one time.
Bunch.
It's like sickening. It's like half of a soda right here, like half of a Coke in one little.
All right, he's at shot number 2.
It's so sweet. It's so not very good, but it's what I had.
So you're gonna give them the next question?
Because they cost no. I think I probably should wait another hour or so before I pop another one of those. You know what? Props to those live streamers out there, because my right arm is gonna be sore tomorrow from holding that gimbal all night long.
These guys do it like they.
It's not terribly heavy, but when you hold it like this for like
and
2
then you
hours,
go, yeah, your arms up.
my right arm is
Be all strong.
woo. All right, I'll take it back from you since it's.
There we go.
Look at that battery though. Look at that, it's still
The
full.
whole way, yeah, I know. I love
And that just goes to show you how long I live streamed at the Palms that night to actually kill this thing.
right.
The wind probably wasn't helping though. It was fighting against the wind
You were
outside
there
all
for
night.
the opening ceremonies?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's right. And they did it at like 3, right? Like super early, 1 or something like that.
They wound up, I think the fireworks wound up going around midnight. They were supposed to go
the
like an
fireworks,
hour and a
it
half
was
earlier
later,
than that. No, I wasn't there for the ceremony. I
Okay.
walked in with the general public when they opened at like
yeah.
9 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd never met you at that time.
No, I think that's when I saw you eating too, right?
That's exactly what happened. The
that's
next
right.
day,
Yeah.
I was filming a buffet video.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I said hi.
And
I'm
I
like,
hear
"Hey."
some creep
Yep.
go,
Give me some
I love your
food."
YouTube videos. And I look over and you're peeking your head over the wall.
That's
I
not
was
what
like-
I said. I said, give me a biscuit, fucker.
Well, you might have said that too. I heard the compliment.
Yeah, I saw you sitting there. I'm like, I love your YouTube channel. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, then you went and made it. You made a YouTube video with George like the next day or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, he wanted to go do the buffet, and
You know what I did with that video? I edited that video on the plane ride home the next day.
really,
I said I've got to be the first or close to the first to get one of these out, or else nobody's going to care about it.
yeah,
I literally spent a 2.5-hour plane ride
editing.
with my AirPods in, editing that thing, because I do my video edits on an iPad.
Okay.
So I had it with me.
Yeah. I do all mine on my phone.
I had it 90% ready to go by the time I landed, and so later that night I finished it up and uploaded it, and I'm like, I got to be the first. You know who was the first though? Turn It Up World live streamed.
Yeah, they went and
that
ate,
same
yeah,
day.
yeah.
They went and ate it, and they
Opened it.
live streamed it, and I was like,
Yeah.
you got to be kidding me.
I saw
I'm like, well,
that.
this is different though. This is a live stream.
Yeah.
Mine's a video.
And they live stream their room too. They showed a little
Yep.
more. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
I got home, I saw that, I'm like, oh, come on. Like, I'm ready to post. I was this close to being the first Palms reopening buffet video.
That's why I know. Even the talks I've had with a lot of the YouTubers are like, just live streaming so much easier. You don't have to
Oh,
go
yeah.
back and edit. You don't have to worry about nothing. I'm like,
It's, but like I was talking about earlier, it's tiring though.
yeah.
Kudos to those of you guys out there that live stream for like 4 hours. I don't know how you do that. We're at 108 minutes right now, so we're coming up on 2 hours. And
crazy.
I'm beat. What's up?
That's crazy. It's already almost 2 hours.
Yeah, 108 minutes. And that's after I got a late start because we had no connection at Aria there at first. And,
that's right.
and then I had the whole time travel snafu with the 4 p.m. versus 6 p.m. thing going on.
Panjo's still not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Panjo, he's not still on anymore, I don't think. I never did get that super chat. He's true to his word. He gave it to Ruby.
Yeah. I mean, the only way you're gonna get him in a comment is that you have to put up a new video, and then he's the first one to comment.
The comments are fun.
Yeah.
I gotta say, a lot of YouTube channels get a lot of nasty comments,
Oh yeah.
and we don't get them very much. And so
I'm very
when we do, oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I wait for them.
But you know what? Honestly, I mean, a lot of it has to do with the number of followers people have.
Oh, yeah.
Too. It's always
Yeah.
going to be some few bad
Oh,
apples.
sure.
But I think a lot of it is how you guys portray yourself. Right?
Sure.
I mean, if you're not coming off negative, you're not going to get that negative connotation back. So,
That's fair.
I don't know. I've always thought.
There is one guy, he's probably watching right now, I don't know, but who has been rather rude lately
Oh.
about Ashton's name for some odd reason. And I'm like, of all the things, that's what Ashton just said, unless it's about my name.
Huh.
It's some weird stuff. It's like, I don't know what possesses a person to make those types of comments, but Whatever, you just got to let it roll off your back.
Yeah. There's always some just looking for attention.
Yeah. When they go after my wife and attack her for her name,
Yeah.
I get a little perturbed, and I tend to respond, and I did respond on a couple of them. The guy came back, and
Of course he
Whatever.
did. He was complaining about her name. Of
you
course
remember?
he would
Did you ever
come
see
back.
that? Did you see that video? It's been a long time ago. Pomsey did a video reading negative comments about himself.
No,
He
I
made a
didn't.
video where he was reading. He or his mom. He might have had his mom involved in it. I can't remember. He was reading the ugly comments on the channel and responding to them in a video, and it was one of the funniest things ever. I loved it. The Midlife Ride did that one time too. Yeah, they did that one time too. Good night. Look at that guy. Thank goodness for these bollards
No
out
shit,
here.
huh?
But yeah, I mean, we don't get a lot of negative comments. And hey, if you're watching right now, don't just start dropping negative comments because I said this. All right,
Well, but
I will ban you.
nobody besides Panjo today. Yeah. Nobody.
This wasn't negative.
No, it wasn't.
He had
Banjo.
he had a legitimate gripe. The channel did say this was going to start at 4 p.m. and it clearly did not start at 4 p.m. It was way after that, and that's my fault. Definitely my fault. So Panjo, if you're watching, I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
That's where she's going steps.
There's a little obscene right over here to our right.
Oh,
There's a lot of definition in that.
almost felt like tipping.
There's a lot of definition. If I'd put that on the live stream, I'd probably gotten banned.
Yep. You know, it's really surprising to me, like how much people get away with stuff on the TikTok side of things.
Oh yeah.
Like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
and YouTube is so on it when it comes to stuff.
So we get, it's becoming more frequent. We get tagged in Facebook posts,
yeah,
like spam Facebook posts. We got tagged in one the other day that was just like full-on hardcore porn. And I saw it like an hour after the fact, and it was still up. I'm like, how has Facebook not removed this yet?
Facebook's the worst,
I untagged our page, that's the best I could do, and reported it.
dude. Yeah.
That's the best I could do. But like, how is there not software that recognized that and just took it down immediately?
I always get the ones, you want to go meet singles? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You obviously don't watch the channel.
Coming up on the 2-hour mark here, and it looks like the viewership is starting to fall off. If you guys have been following from the beginning, bless you. That's amazing. We started from Aria, we're headed back toward Aria now. Stayed on this side of the strip the entire time. Poor Jay, he's walked from Ellis Island to Aria to Mirage
I'll go do a few
and
laps.
eventually back to Aria. Hey, here's the new horseshoe sign.
Yeah.
That sucker has been under construction for like 18 years.
They finally put screens on the back sides.
18 years. That's my estimate.
18 years.
Are they ever going to finish that thing? Probably not until Old Red is open there.
Yeah, right.
Which, I'm not a country music guy, but that soun's pretty cool. It looks like a pretty cool
It looks
concept.
like, yeah, exactly right. And then they're gonna bring that other one in next to it. It's called Blonde Bottle Blonde or something like that. It's supposed to be called. Another country venue type thing.
Ashton suggests that we sign off and just enjoy the rest of the walk.
Very cool.
I think that's. I think she just doesn't want to follow the comments anymore. I think she's tired of watching. But if that's the case, it's probably fair. I'm pretty beat. Let's make it to 2 hours. That's 5 more minutes.
I'm down.
You know what, John? No. The F1 race is going to be the biggest cluster you know what in the history of Las Vegas. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, room rates are going to be outrageous. They already are outrageous.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Hey, John. I meant to mention this in the live stream earlier. I happen to know on good authority that Travis Kelce is down at the Wynn right now. We probably should have crossed over and gone to the Wynn. Ashton would have lost it if I ran across Travis Kelce on a live stream. Travis Kelce and a couple of the Chiefs are there. They were they flew out today.
That's cool.
Saw it on Instagram, and yeah, I probably would have fangirled pretty hard too if I saw Travis Kelce. I would have been like, oh boy.
I think the last video I just watched on Instagram, he was washing a car. That's what
I would have been like, Jay, hold this.
Yeah, right?
I'm about to have a meltdown. I'd be like, Travis, you want to hang on the live stream for a while or no? Okay, that's cool too.
You want to hang with us?
That's cool too, man.
We'll find something to do on our own.
That's cool too. But yeah. My friend John, who's in the comments here, I've known this guy since I was, well, old enough to know somebody.
Okay.
And figured he would enjoy a little Chiefs shout out there. Because Travis, yeah, Ashton yesterday, she showed me on Instagram, she's like, Travis Kelce just posted a reel or something on Instagram of him and a couple of his teammates flying out to Vegas. And they tagged the win in their post, so that's obviously where they're staying.
And that wasn't enough to get her to come with you, huh?
Or whether she wanted to. It's more of a, you know, you can only ask grandparents to watch the kids so many times.
Yes,
and watch the dog so many times, our spoiled dog. You can only go through that so many times before it's like, probably 4 or 5 times a year for us to go to Vegas is enough. But we are about 3 minutes away from hitting the 2-hour mark, and I think that's where I'm going to end it, guys. You know what? I'm going to keep it going through the fountains one more time, because we're going to get a better... Ashton says our spoiled dog is curled up next to me right now. Of course she is. You know what, guys? We power through the fountains one more time. We're going to get a better song this time. I don't know what song that was last time.
I've never heard that song before.
It was nonsense. That's what it was. It was nonsense.
Okay.
We're getting a little less conversation this time. I don't know that. They published the actual schedule out there on the internet. You can actually find out what's going to play.
Oh, yeah. That girl, she don't go in. I know you said you wanted somebody to go in.
Let's go down one more. We are here through the fountains one more time, guys. Poor Julian has hung with me for 2 hours.
Oh, this is awesome, man. This is awesome.
He's held the phone while I went to the bathroom and did shots.
I have the phone, let's be clear. The phone while you went to
he
the
held
bathroom.
the phone.
Yeah.
The gimbal. I muted myself. This looks pretty good right here. This angle should be able to get the entire thing when it's actually... That's what she said. All right. It is T-minus 8 minutes to the fountains. What do you guys want to talk about until then? Still accepting super chats. Isn't that a shameless plug? Also, we're accepting super thanks in regular videos. Beach all day guy has been here since I was like sitting at Aria waiting on you to show up. He was in the comments then, and he's still here.
It's a
Bless
trooper
you.
right there.
That is a trooper right there. That's a Vegas fan. That's somebody who loves Vegas.
Yeah.
And I think we can relate to that.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. You know what's funny? Jay, do you gamble much?
I do.
Yeah, never mind. You wear T-shirts all the time without gambling. You have a whole wardrobe full of gambling T-shirts
exactly
in your
right.
closet. What kind of stupid question was that? I'm like, do you gamble much?
Yeah, I do.
I've seen your Instagram posts with your gambling T-shirts and whatnot. All right. What's funny is Ashton and I mean, we gamble. Not a ton. And the more we come out here, the less we gamble. We just enjoy,
Oh yeah.
you know, the shows and the restaurants and all that stuff.
Because there's just so much to do that's outside of the gambling that, you know, you can actually go and spend time and have a good time.
And we suck at gambling.
Yeah, I'm there with you too.
Okay, this is my 30th trip to Las Vegas. No hand pays. Biggest I've ever hit on a slot machine personally, $300.
Okay.
And when I play a slot, beach all day, guy, $9.99 super chat. Hey, thanks for sticking with us and thanks for that super chat. It means more than you know. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. When I play slots, I don't bet 60 cents. That doesn't do it for me, you know? Like, I'm not getting any enjoyment out of that. So when we play slots, we bet between $2 and $4 a spin.
Okay.
So medium, a mid spin.
Nothing.
The most either one of us has ever hit. Ashton hit like 4 something here at Bellagio, and then like an hour later she hit like 350 at the Mirage, like back to back.
Damn.
And that was like the best we've ever done.
Yeah.
And I see all these people.
Make
get
it
these
look
hand
so
pays.
easy, yeah.
They get hand pays on 60-cent bets, and I'm like, that's not fair. That is not fair. But
Yeah.
we've fallen into a trap now where we play slots for the first 2 days, we get killed, and then we go to the blackjack table, and knock on wood, I don't have
Take
any,
some
but
of it back.
knock on wood, we win about half or maybe
Yeah.
3/4 of it back. And we're like, why don't we just play blackjack all the time? Well, because when you're playing $15 blackjack, you're not getting any comps from it.
Go fast.
No comps at all.
Go fast, real
So,
quick.
comps are in the slots. So if I get a comp, I tend to go to a slot machine and thank the casino by giving them a little bit of that money back. Like, hey, I'm going to kick this back to you and hope you keep inviting me
Feel
back.
obligated, yeah.
Hey, if I kick some of this back, you'll invite me back again. And around we go. So
You guys have stayed here at Bellagio?
we did. That was where we were staying when I had that embarrassing golden steer story earlier.
Oh, okay.
We had a fountain view room right near the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, we stayed here twice. Once before the remodel and once since the remodel. And the remodel was phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah.
My one gripe about this hotel would be there is no place to eat that's not going to cost you $300.
Yeah, 100%.
There's not a single place. There's no food court. There's no food hall. There's snacks on the casino floor.
other
It's the
side,
only
yeah,
place you can get something less than $20. So
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of it. Yeah, that's all expensive
they've
stuff.
got great restaurants,
Yeah, right.
but they don't have a single affordable restaurant.
yeah,
Not a
right.
single one. Siddell's. That's the only one that's even close, and it's only a breakfast and lunch.
That's
spot.
still, yeah, the high
No
tea.
dinner. So, my gimbal's getting tired too. Like it's like wanting to.
Oh, it's leaning?
It's leaning. It's leaning left. Viewership is declining. Ish. Big Zell says strictly blackjack, video poker, and craps. Hey, I get it. I mean, that's where the odds are for you.
Yeah.
We play slots literally just enough to get comps. That's what we do. I don't really like the slots. I like them for about 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, I'm down $60 in 3.5 minutes. And then I'm like, okay, this sucks. Then I go to the blackjack table. Now I'm a big time. Tony Jazz says, Panjo jumped over to Dingo. Bob Dingo must be alive.
He must be here. Okay.
Well, I bet Dingo doesn't have the fountains coming up here in 3 minutes.
That guy's a nut too. I always see him when he's here. He's funny, man.
Never met him.
Really? Oh,
We
yeah,
saw
he's
him
nice.
at Resorts World, the grand opening of Resorts World. We saw
Oh,
him.
yeah, okay.
But that was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
At the
right.
time, I kind of knew who he was. I didn't really know who he was. Though.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, it was Puma. Ashton says it was Puma that jumped over to. My bad. I'm acting like my gimbal. I'm leaning a little bit now. Waiting on those Cosmo rewards to start rolling in. Can't wait till MGM Rewards integrates identity into their program, and then hopefully we start getting comps at Cosmo. John says fireball time. Maybe I do want to celebrate the end of the stream here after the fountains. Light crowd out here tonight, though.
Yeah.
You know,
quite a bit,
8:30.
still.
8:30, we had no trouble walking right up to the rail. It's not been a light crowd indoors. I guess people just don't like the.
Well, at the forum shops, it was pretty packed.
Yeah.
That was packed.
People were staying inside. They're cold.
Yeah, right. Yep.
They're cold.
Why would they be cold?
You get it.
Why would they?
You get it.
You get it.
Like I said, I got a hockey sweater on. I'm warm as can be. Call me Canadian. T-minus 1 minute to the fountains-ish. Let's have a good song this time. I want either the Step Brothers song, which I have no idea what that's actually called.
Step Brothers.
Yeah, it's they play it at the end of Step Brothers. You know the movie.
Yeah.
They play it. Dale plays the drums and Brennan sings.
Oh, okay.
It's some opera song. I don't know the name of it. I just know it as the Step Brothers song. But they do it at the fountains here. Or I'd like anything from Elvis or anything from Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
That's a pretty wide. I'm casting a wide net here. Come on, Bellagio.
Andrea Bocelli.
I would go for that. Oh, here we go. We're not off to a good start. I don't recognize it yet. Is it Louis Armstrong? Oh, yeah. This'll work.
Way better.
This'll work. Oh, come on, guys. This beats the heck out of last time. It ain't great, but it beats the heck out of last time. Fireball does help you. All right, I take back what I said. I'm already bored. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not. Smell a cigar and I'm digging it.
Are you a cigar guy?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's not a common thing, but I really like it. Ashton says it's been like 8 years. Yeah, I let my humidor kind of dry up. Threw them all away. There we go. Josh is still up. Ash out here calling bluffs. Good call. I used to bring them with me to Vegas, smoke them at the blackjack table, but people tend to frown on that, which I get it. Say what you will about the song, the fountains have been a lot more impressive this time around. And there it was. Well, that was
the last one.
That was better. It wasn't. Still not Elvis. Still not Frank.
Still not Step Brothers.
But still not Step Brothers. You know what song I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea.
Go home, watch Step
Hilarious.
Brothers, and watch the ending scene when Dale is rocking the drums and Brennan is singing his heart out. It's awesome. Somebody put in the comments what song I'm talking about right now. It's phenomenal.
hilarious.
Anyway, the last time, I think last time I was live maybe here, they played that song, and I was like, it's the Step Brothers song, and people in the comments went crazy about it. But anyway, guys, let's see. Flip the camera around here. It's been real. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's been like an hour and 12 minutes. 2 hours and 12 minutes.
2 hours.
Ish. Yeah, 132 minutes. Hey, thanks, guys, for putting up with us for a couple hours. It's been fun. Don't forget to check out two things: the Vegas Confessions podcast and the Vegas Near Me app. If you missed any of that during the live stream, let me see your backpack. Let me see your backpack. This is what you need to check out. Vegas Near Me. iOS and Android. It's an awesome app. It shows you all things Vegas. Julian is a big part of that thing, and he also has an awesome podcast.
Appreciate you, man. And this was fun. Thanks for inviting me
Yeah,
out.
I'm glad you came out. It was kind of last minute deal. Like last night, I'm like, hey, man, you in Vegas?
That's awesome. We had a little mandate. Ashton,
And-
don't be jealous.
Yeah, we never did get that dinner though. We'll have to take a rain check on the dinner though.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Also like the video. Turn on your notifications because there's always more for me and Ashton to show you on Show Me Vegas. See you guys.
See ya.